Hi Pisces, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if this resonates underneath. Your sign and Leo is the highest watched sign on my channel, so I keep doing bonus readings for you as thanks. Put all your readings together in your Pisces playlist. Let's just get into the reading. Before I even shuffled, I just heard you may want to sit down for this in a serious voice. So we'll see what this means. Any more messages for Pisces, please? What key messages do you want Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you want them to know, Spirit? Thank you. So lots of messages came out here. So with this deception very soon, this is telling me that someone around you that you're very close to at this time, it could be romantic, it could be at the workplace, it could be a friendship, family, is going to deceive you in some way very soon, or they already did. And you're going to be really shocked by their behavior and disappointed in them, whether it's financially or just you find out they're gossiping about you or something like that. You're just someone that you really trust lets you down is what I really feel. And another message here is someone that was deceptive to you in the past is going to try and return very soon as well, because they see that you're doing well. With this playfulness card, it just shows me that you have the appearance, Pisces, whether you have it all together right now or you don't. That's how you appear to the outside world. Even if on the inside you're screaming and you're overwhelmed and you're just overworked and underpaid, nobody can tell that from you. From what you put, like your persona to the world is really graceful, well put together. You have it all together. You're playful, you're funny, you're outgoing. People don't expect that you had hardships in your life or that you suffered much because you just seem really happy on the outside. But that's just a persona for some of you. Some of you fake it till you make it type of an attitude. But people are seeing this and they're being drawn to you. They're being drawn to you either to try and deceive you from something because they want either what you have, the love that you have, or the home that you have, or the finances that you have, or job that you have. Just like I feel a lot of jealousy and gossip at this time as well. And this past person, again, is going to return because they think you're doing well, and they're not, is what I just heard. We have worth waiting for, let go of control issues, and soulmate here. So this is telling me that love is coming in for a lot of you, whether you want it or not, or you're expecting it or not. Some of you actually want love a lot, is what I really heard. And your heart's open and you've been trying, but you can't find that match, is what I just heard. But a soulmate's coming in, whether you're wanting them to or not. And with this let go of control issues, this is telling me let go of what's going to happen and just kind of go with it as it happens. So it could be someone from the past, it could be someone in the workplace, it could be someone new. There's something about this that you're not sure about. It wouldn't be what you picked, it wouldn't be what you chose, you wouldn't believe it. Like if it's someone from the past, so many things have happened and you wouldn't believe that you'd be with them type thing. But just let go of all that. Let go of all that expectation and just flow with it as it comes. Key messages for Pisces, please. Key messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Under the deck, we have mirror. Mirroring each other's self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, introspection. So I got two different messages with this. So twin flame connection was one of them, just with the mirroring and just with the self-image is standing out in that everyone thinks you have it all together. You appear perfect, you appear attractive, you appear healthy, everything to the outside world, but you might be the complete opposite on the inside. You might be like, you might feel, or this could be your person, that you're damaged, you're unhealthy, you're hurting on the inside, but outside you just, everything appears so perfect is what I keep getting. and relationship reflects our wounds. So this just, again, I'm really feeling twin flame with this again. And that's come up in a lot of your readings because just with the mirroring and everything. Passion, separation, yeah. So lots of messages here. So these three came back up over the very soon in deception. And like I said, it's someone from the past that's coming back, that you're separated. And it's because they miss you. They think about you. They're yearning for you. They're watching you is what I just heard too. And you had a lot of passion in this connection. And I do feel like it was twin flame with the mirroring and also the chaser and stuff here. So that person's definitely coming back, but there's a lot of deception that I feel right now. So I don't necessarily feel it from this person, but I just feel like in general. So some things that I'm feeling is like this person could have picked somebody else over you and that person cheated on them, or they could have been married but messing around with you, but their person was also in another relationship, or they're getting betrayed at the workplace. I feel some sort of karmic thing. So it's like someone hurt the good person in the connection, the innocent person in the connection, and then the one that did the hurting and the running, that wasn't part of their path. They were supposed to be with you. So they were being punished, all like getting deceived at work, getting deceived with friends. I just heard like a friend could have hooked up with the person that they chose over you. So like their best friend cheating with their girl that they chose over you, but you were their soulmate. So lots happening here, like a lot of heavy energy. And I don't know if this is your energy. I don't feel like it is for some of you. I feel like it's happening to the person that wronged you. So you might have not any idea about this, but you might find out, they might tell you about it when they come back. And then it says the chaser, palm tree, stability, and talking. So codependency was a real issue in the past. Fear of abandonment was a real issue. Childhood issues. Somebody ran here, and I don't feel like it was you, but it could have been, like, you know your story. And that person's now turning into the chaser. That person's now more stable, secure. They've grown. They've kind of done some work on themselves. And they realize the role that you play in their life. They realize more about this connection. They want to talk to you about something. But I feel like, again, this person, you might feel like you can't trust them. They're deceptive. They're charming. You have a lot of boundaries with this person. So some of you might have them blocked, but they're watching you on something else, is what I just heard. Others of you might listen to them. Others of you might want them back. And then others of you might not even want to hear what they have to say, but that's just what's happening in this reading here. There's a lot happening. And the reason that I see these two rows like on their own is just like, that's just one possibility. Some of you, like I said, are disconnected from this, and this isn't even part of your reality. This is all happening to your person. You don't know anything about it. And you're going to go after new and find your soulmate, and you're going to feel like that person was worth waiting for because the other person wasn't a proper match for you, is what I just heard. Any more messages, please, Spirit? What key messages do you have for Pisces? What key messages do you have for Pisces, please? Key messages for Pisces. Key messages for Pisces, please. Key messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Thank you for the messages, Spirit. Thank you for all the messages for Pisces today. Okay. Yeah. So this is someone from your past energy or someone that's wronged you's energy, Pisces. They're really unhappy. They're reflecting on what they did. They're living in their head right now. They're in a depression, anxiety, recovery mode. Could actually be recovering from an illness or some sort of addiction, from some sort of karma, STD. I just heard something was given to this person as backlash from the universe because they didn't do their part, is what I really feel. And if you've been separated from this person for a long time and just wondering, like, what is going on here? Like, I haven't heard from them in months. I haven't heard from them in a year, and they always come back or something like that. They have to recover from something. And this thing that they're recovering from is very painful and traumatic. And you're not part of that journey to be around for that. So that's what they're stuck with right now. They're in that kind of waiting energy. And these two cards landed perfectly on each other. So we have the Two of Cups, and then across it is the Three of Swords sideways. So this really spoke to me here because it's almost like the heart fell right on top of these two people's hearts. And it just shows me that no matter what happened in this connection, it was a sacred, beloved connection, and both people deeply cared and were deeply hurt by this ending is what this is telling me, because the heart breaks even over both of you, right? So I feel, like I said, this was a really strong, I still feel like it was twin flame, and I feel like you both really cared about each other, and a lot of pain from this ending. So they really want me to focus here on the two extremes happening on the side of this reading. So this side is darkness and this side is light, is what's really happening. So this is like the person that ran, the person that didn't play their part, the person that screwed over the person that was innocent. And they might have, like I said, messed up the connection. We have Seven of Swords here with the deception. So this person was horrible when you met them. So this person was really toxic when you met them, and you probably don't even know the half of what they do, what they did, who they were. They were just extremely deceptive, out for themselves. They'll do anything to anyone to get ahead. They worked really hard. They were quite intelligent and hardworking for some of you, and they could have been financially stable or had a lot, but they gave nothing. They gave nothing financially. They gave nothing emotionally. They gave nothing in any way. They just took from people, bled them dry, filled their cup, filled their resources as much as they could, took what they needed, either sexually, financially, emotionally, and then they ran. And I feel like this was a cycle that this person did a lot in their life. This is just like who they were, who they became. I feel like they had a really hard childhood. I feel like this person had a really hard childhood, so that's where they learned kind of like this criminal mindset is what I just heard, or like thief mindset or swindler mindset. Like, just they learned to do whatever they have to do to survive, trust no one, feel nothing for no one, that type of a vibe. And they were in this energy for a long time. They messed with a lot of people and screwed a lot of people over in their life and hurt a lot of people and broke a lot of people's hearts before they even met you, Pisces. And when they met you, they met their match, because I feel like you were their soulmate. You were their twin flame. This was a very deep, sacred connection, and it was given to them as a gift, but it was also given to them as karma in a way. So it was like they could hurt everyone their entire life and feel nothing. They don't feel remorse. They don't feel bad. They don't even think twice or look twice on the person. But when they hurt you, they're feeling this. They're feeling burdened. They're feeling anxious, teary. They're crying. They can't sleep. They feel guilty when they never felt guilty, is what I just heard. But you, because they didn't know how to love, they're very unhealed. When you met, they didn't think that they loved you or the feelings were as strong, but they realized with every bad thing that they did to you, it hurt not only you and the connection, but it hurt them too. And I feel like that's why they're gonna come back, is they just have a lot of guilt. They owe you an apology and an explanation is what I really hear. So if you're wanting that, just hear this person out so you can hear what they have to say, because I feel like they have a lot to say to you, But if you don't want that, that's understandable as well. But yeah, this person, it's the first time in their life that they were hurt by hurting somebody. And I also feel like as part of their karma, they got stuck in a lot of karmic situations, relationships, job situations, housing situations, where they were tied to really nasty people and they couldn't get out of them. It's almost like a prison cell is what I just saw with like a chain. So they got, as karma for all the people that they hurt in their life, they got put in these situations like this relationship for 5 years or this abusive marriage for 10 years. And they were kind of locked into it till the karma was paid and then they could be released from it. That's a really specific message from someone. But that could be also why they're away from you right now and they haven't come back in months or years, is because they're literally stuck in that cycle. They have to learn the lesson or receive all the karma, pay their dues, I just heard, and then they'll be released from it so they can come back to you. Some of them might actually be in prison as well, because I did see the prison cell. Or rehab, I just heard. But once this person's freed from whatever this is, they want to make action towards you. They want to be emotional, bring their emotions to you in a silver platter and explain themselves. And they also want to bring clarity to you. And this is all happening because they feel like you're their soulmate and they still feel heartbroken over you after all this time. And I feel like you do feel the same way too. Like I feel like you still feel heartbroken. You could have even moved on. You could be in another relationship. You could be dating. You could be, you could have lots of options, but this person still broke your heart and you still feel the pain and you still miss them and you still dream about them and you still think of them. And I feel like in this connection too, a lot of the times that you feel them the strongest and dream about them, like the dreams keep coming and coming, that's when this person shows up. And I feel like that's been happening now for a lot of you. So you know that they're around the corner again, because that's just the routine that you guys have always had with their past reconciliations. And meanwhile, this is your energy here, Pisces. So you are strong, you're independent, you look great, you're put together. And most important of all, you've somehow managed to heal from this and you found happiness despite this. So like I said, this is all what's happening, but it doesn't say anywhere here what's going to happen, because I feel like there's so many different people in this reading. Like I'm feeling so many people's energies. Some people are already married. Some people already moved on. Some people want this person to come back and we'll hear them out and take them back. Some people just want to hear what they have to say and then I'll block them. Other people don't want anything to do with this person anymore. So there's so many feelings that I'm feeling here. So I don't see any like concrete way of how it's going, because everyone's situation's different, Pisces. What other messages? Yeah, here we go. It's up to you, because everyone's circumstance is different. So it's up to whatever you want to do when this happens. This is just the story of what is happening behind the scenes. Any more messages for Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun. And it's really windy here, but my door just slammed shut upstairs. So I don't take anything without meaning. So I feel like some of you are slamming the door shut on this connection. I just have to say that. Any more messages for Pisces, please? Any more messages for Pisces, please? Okay. So we have listen to your intuition, abundance. If you believe, it's up to you. Take action, wait, ask your angels. So you're just waiting on this person. You're not going to take action because they ran and they did something that they need to apologize for. So you're just waiting. And if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, that's on them, is what I just heard. And they're going to take action towards you is what this means. And yeah, like I was saying before, there's so many people here that I'm feeling and so many different situations. It's up to you, and it's if you believe in this connection. And some of you are going to have to listen to your intuition, take a chance, take a risk, and ask your angels, or you're just leaving because you've already found happiness and abundance somewhere else and you're going to slam that door shut, just like how the door slammed upstairs. But this is your reading, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Love and light.